Hi, this is Christy, and welcome to the first Santo ISD Flipped Professional Development for Math. In this short presentation, I will demonstrate two review strategies. We'll be looking at the rock and roll item review and at trash can basketball. 3 packages of colored note cards are in your box if you requested them. In rock and roll item review, you're using dice to do an in-depth item analysis. If you don't have dice, borrow some, or I can email you a template to make your own that include the action steps for each die. It's a matter of cutting them out and typing them together. So take a release STAAR test, cut out the questions, leaving question numbers and multiple choice answers visible. This will also work for griddable items. Tape each one to the front of an index card and shuffle and place in the center of each table. If you have 5 groups of students, you'll probably have to do this. You'll have to do this 5 times. Put students into cooperative groups and have them roll the die. Choose the top card and complete the activity shown below. Everyone completes the activity and shares, compares, discusses answers. If there is a question on the validity of an answer, have the students consult the test key. This is really good for students who struggle a little because they get to hear everybody else's ideas. Like if they roll a 3, get a plan. How are you going to start? Some kids don't know how to do that, so this gives them ideas as everybody around the table shares their information. You should roll up to 3 more times per card before placing it in another pile for reshuffling later. So let's take a question off of the 5th grade math test and work our way through rock and roll item review. It says Casey bought a rectangular wall plate for an electrical outlet. A picture is shown below. Use the ruler provided to measure the dimensions to the nearest centimeter. So I measured and got 12 wide and 8 tall. So which measurement is closest to the perimeter in centimeters of the wall plate? F 44, G 96, H 40, J 20. So this is the question that they got. Let's roll our dice. If you roll a 1, you have to state the concept. This question is about perimeter. If you roll a 2, identify the stimulus. Models, images, text. Well, this is an image of a wall plate. That's what you're going to be looking at. If you roll a 3, get a plan. Explain how you would start in the process of how you would answer the question. This is where most kids get stuck. So measure with the centimeter ruler each side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then add those together. 4, select the worst answer. Okay, J, 20. This is just adding A and B. Here and here, it is ignoring C and D. If you roll a 5, determine the best wrong answer. Explain why this is the worst answer. So G, 96, this is the best wrong answer. This is A times B, or the formula for area. It's asking for perimeter, not area. And 6, justify the correct answer. The correct answer is H, 40. Perimeter is the sum of the length of all sides. In this case, A plus B plus C plus D, or 8 plus 12 plus 8 plus 12 equals 40. Moving on to trash can basketball. This is a great way to get kids both moving and thinking at the same time. Be sure you have an answer key to the test that you're using. They are going to check their answers. So take released STAAR tests, cut out the questions, sorting in order of difficulty. Easy questions are free throws. They're worth 1 point each, so label each one of those with a 1. Medium difficulty questions are layups, and they're worth 2 points each, so label those with a 2. And complex questions are 3 pointers worth, you guessed it, 3 points apiece, so label those with a 3. Put the kids into pairs or groups. depending on how many empty containers, buckets, trash cans you have. You can also have a trash can in the middle of the room and align kids around it because they're going to be sorting through these different questions. Put 1 minute on the computer or whiteboard timer. This is not necessary. You can adjust this time. You just don't want anybody taking 20 minutes to answer one question. To play, you're going to have the kids set up the shot. So the group is going to choose a question and answer it cooperatively, showing work as needed. 2, they're going to check the score. They're going to consult the teacher's playbook or answer key to see if their answer is right. 3, follow through. If you missed it, self-correct. Then explain why the original answer was incorrect on the back. If you got it correct, explain why the correct answer is the appropriate response on the back. This may take a few minutes. Once they've done that, they get to take the shot. One person from the group is going to wad the question up and shoot it into the basket. They get 2 attempts to make it in. If it's a 3-pointer and they get it on their first attempt, 3 points and move on. If it's a 3-pointer and they don't get it on attempt 1 or 2, they don't get any points for the question. The teacher is going to record their scores on the board and keep a running total. It's kind of a competition thing there. I think that's better than keep shooting until they make it. That's totally up to you. You know your kids way better than I do. Okay, good luck and happy reviewing. May the scores be forever in your favor. Remember to check your box for your index cards and let me know how it goes. I would love a heads up, even if it's during the middle of it when you're planning this in your classroom so that I can stop by and see it in action. I love feedback. So do that for me, and please click on the survey link in this email to take a short survey to receive credit for this PD. Thank you very much.